Once again in Bangladesh, a blogger known for his atheist views has been killed. Police say Niloy Neal was hacked to death in the capital city Dhaka by a gang armed with machetes. He is the fourth secularist blogger to have been killed this year by suspected Islamist militants. Arif Rahman is also a Bangladeshi blogger based in London. Do you know what happened in this case?
Yes, I do.
Tell us.
I think this morning when most of the cities in prayers, the weekly prayer happens, roads are usually empty. Obviously, he's an atheist. He didn't go to prayer, so he was working on his computer. And 5 or 6 people pretending to be people who seeking to rent their place entered the premises and separated him from his wife, and then assaulted him with machetes, severing his limbs and potentially his head. We don't have any photos of it, but that's what we heard.
What sort of things did he write?
He was one of our more clear, how should I say, secular writer. He writes usually about the problems of religion and the power that it has as a political power, and the bad things that it has done.
What sort of influence does religion have in Bangladesh?
Tremendous, not only on people's social life, but more so for political purposes, and political parties recently more increasingly abusing that power.
For people to do something as apparently innocuous as write a blog expressing views about religion, how, prior to this year, was that considered a dangerous practice? It
has always been considered a dangerous practice in that region of the world. Back in 1915, the then British government had to come up with blasphemy laws saying that any kind of defamation of religion is punishable by some sort of penalty. This particular government now in power have strengthened that and come up with new laws, and that actually puts somebody in jail for 14 years with a tremendous amount of fine if you are found guilty of vilifying the Prophet or the religion.
It would be natural in the circumstances we've described, this is the 4th such death this year, for people of your persuasion, of Neil O'Neill's persuasion, to go quiet and to be silent. That would be quite understandable, I suppose.
From a general perspective, yes, but we knew about those threats. Particularly, I was obviously everybody is aware of those threats, but the whole idea was to voice our concerns so that a lot of us knows what is going on and then joins us, thereby creating a pressure on the government. And if we go quiet because of these attacks and terrorism, we would then be giving the terrorists would actually win. They would be terrorizing us, which we don't want to do.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank
Bangladeshi
you.
blogger Arif Rahman.